it's such a weird thing, and the whole human kind of, if you could look at the human race under a microscope, I
Yeah.
would say like money is one of the most fascinating topics.
Well, let's go into it then. So let's say you're starting fresh. I don't know.
Like fresh as in like you just come out of the birth canal fresh?
Let's go beyond that. But let's say like starting from zero. You get dropped off somewhere, you know no one, you know nothing, you can talk to whatever. What is it? What is your initial step? Knowing what you know. You get all your knowledge.
Well, okay, so let's look at what the average person would probably do.
Okay, great.
So the average person approach to that scenario is I need money for survival, right?
Yeah.
Because that's part of our programming is survival for obvious reasons. So survival equals money as the path to survival is where our mind goes. And then it's how do I make money so that I can survive by buying food, shelter, water, whatever.
Right.
That's kind of, that's we'll call that the current paradigm because that's where 99.99% of people are. The new paradigm or the expanded paradigm or the evolved place of where we are going and where some of us are is a place where it's understanding that reality is a vibrational place, and at any given moment you're either tuning to lack slash absence or overflow and abundance, and those frequencies exist on all topics. So if you're in the vibrational frequency of overflow and abundance and you're off the topic of money and you're in the receptive mode, then everything you need is going to continually show up. And people who listen to Bashar, I've heard Bashar say that his society doesn't have currency, doesn't have money, because everybody lives off of the mechanism of synchronicity. And that's kind of the same thing. When you're living in that pure state of abundance and overflow and allowance, everything you need keeps showing up. The only reason something doesn't show up is because you're pinching off the receptivity on that topic.
Right. So even though it feels like you're doing the wrong thing, you're not trying hard enough, or you're not even, working hard enough you're not getting after it, right? It's doing its thing. So that's the hardest thing, right? You were trained, and like you said, old paradigm, you're trained to, well, in my case, manual labor. Go trade effort for money.
You have to make it happen, right? There is no,
Right.
the traditional paradigm is there's no source, there's no inner being, there's nothing beyond what you can see and taste and touch and feel in the physical. And that's how we were all raised, and that's dead wrong, right? But it's so ingrained in how we operate in our day-to-day that breaking that mold, is not something that happens overnight for most people.
Right. So for you, is it like, is there still like, oh, I do want X number of $1 million, or it's like just whatever now?
Now it's just like now moment, present moment, what's relevant to me now, and what are my impulses. That's
right.
it.
And to allow whatever's happening. Right. Okay.